Welcome. We've got some thrilling Arsenal news lined up for you, so stay tuned until the end to catch all the latest updates. And don't forget to leave 300 likes to keep us motivated in bringing you the latest Arsenal updates. Arsenal are set to offload their £35 million rated star, Fabio Vieiraa, with a London rival eyeing a potential move. The Gunners, who splashed out heavily this summer on signings like Martin Zubimendi, Victor Gyökeres, and Noni Madueke, have only seen minimal funds recouped through the sales of Nuno Tavares and young winger Marquinhos. With Vieiraa struggling to secure a regular spot, having made fewer than 50 appearances since his £34.2 million transfer from Porto 3 years ago, the club is keen to cash in. West Ham, under Graham Potter's stewardship, have emerged as contenders to snap up the 25-year-old midfielder, though no formal talks have yet taken place, according to transfer expert Ben Jacobs. The transfer market for Vieiraa appears subdued, with his former club Porto showing no interest in a reunion and Serie A side Parma deterred by Arsenal's €20 million valuation and his wages. However, West Ham could seize a golden opportunity to land the Portuguese playmaker at a bargain, given Arsenal's eagerness to move him on. At just 25, Vieiraa still has room to grow into the talent Arsenal once saw in him, and a switch to the Hammers could offer him the chance to prove his worth in the Premier League. Valued at €22 million by Transfermarkt, he might just be a shrewd bit of business for West Ham if Potter believes he can unlock the midfielder's untapped potential. Kai Havertz speaks out on Eberechi Eze transfer to Arsenal. Arsenal are stirring the pot in the summer transfer window, with Crystal Palace's dazzling star Eberechi Eze topping their wishlist. The 27-year-old attacking midfielder has caught the fancy of Gunners gaffer Mikel Arteta, who reckons he's just the ticket to beef up the squad's attacking flair. With a release clause pegged at £68 million, £60 million upfront plus £8 million in add-ons, Arsenal are grafting to bring Eze to the Emirates for the 2025-26 season. Eze was pure class for Crystal Palace last term, racking up 14 goals and 11 assists in 43 outings across all competitions. His crowning moment came in the FA Cup final, where he slotted home the winner against Manchester City, proving he's got the bottle for the big stage. His silky dribbling, sharp vision, and ability to play as a winger or number 10 make him a cracking fit for Arsenal, who need a bit of magic to pick apart stubborn defences. The transfer buzz has gone into overdrive with word that Eze is keen on a switch to North London. Insiders say he's been nattering to mates about his excitement at the prospect of pulling on the Arsenal shirt, giving the Gunners a proper leg up. But Crystal Palace aren't budging easily, with Eze's contract running until 2027, and they've got their eye on Leicester's Bilal El Khanis as a potential stand-in to smooth any deal. Arsenal, having splashed out on the likes of Victor Gyökeres, Noni Madueke, and Martin Zubimendi, are now minding their pennies to stay within financial fair play rules. To snag Eze, they're angling to haggle the fee down, perhaps with a staggered payment plan or chucking in a player like Reiss Nelson. The club's new sporting director, Andrea Berta, is said to be working his socks off to get the deal over the line. Kai Havertz, Arsenal star striker and Eze's England teammate, was full of beans when asked about the rumour. Eberechi's a top-draw player, isn't he? I've seen him weave his magic in England training, and he'd slot right into our setup, Havertz told journos after a training session, sending Arsenal fans into a right tizzy with excitement. That said, it's not all smooth sailing. Whispers in the last day or two suggest Arsenal might have cooled their jets due to a tussle over the asking price. Tottenham Hotspur, who briefly fancied Eze, have shifted their sights to Mohamed Kudus, leaving Arsenal in pole position. Still, the deal's fate rests on the Gunners balancing their books and squad numbers. Arsenal fans are a mixed bag. Some are buzzing, convinced the deal's nearly in the bag once the Gyökeres move is sorted, while others, citing hacks like Sam Dean, reckon talks have hit a rough patch. Bukayo Saka, the Gunners' golden boy, has called Eze proper class during England camps, stoking fans' hopes of seeing him in Arsenal colours. To make this transfer happen, Arsenal might need to shift players like Gabriel Martinelli or Leandro Trossard to keep the squad and finances shipshape. Crystal Palace, meanwhile, are gearing up for Eze's possible exit by scouting replacements, which could grease the wheels for a deal. This saga is a proper test of Arsenal's nous under Arteta and Berta. With the transfer window still in full swing, the spotlight's on whether Arsenal can land Eberechi Eze. If they pull it off, he could be the spark to fire the Gunners to glory next season. Fans are on tenterhooks, dreaming of Eze strutting his stuff in the famous red and white at the Emirates. Brian Bumo explains the main reason why he rejected Arsenal from joining Manchester United. Brian Bumo, the new Manchester United signing, has revealed why he turned down an approach from Arsenal, among other clubs, to join the Red Devils. Despite interest from several sides offering Champions League football next season, including Chelsea, Arsenal and Tottenham Hotspur, Bumo opted for United, drawn by the challenge of helping to revive a fallen giant. The 25-year-old forward, who joined from Brentford in a deal worth up to £71 million, spoke candidly about his decision, highlighting the allure of the project at Old Trafford. Bumo is no stranger to pressure, expressing confidence in performing in front of 75,000 fans at the Theatre of Dreams. However, ask him to play the piano, a hobby he pursues to unwind from the demands of football in front of even a small audience, and the striker admits to feeling a touch of nerves. "Playing the piano allows me to take time for myself and relax during my downtime," Bumo explained. "But the funny thing is, I'm not keen on performing for others. Even playing for a few mates at home, I don't shake, but it feels a bit daunting." Beyond football, Bumo has cultivated a passion for chess, often playing online under an anonymous pseudonym. Unbeknownst to his opponents, they're facing a Premier League star. "Online chess is anonymous," he said. "You pick a username, a nickname, and play random people across the globe. The game, he believes, sharpens the mind, much like football. Chess requires a lot of thinking, and so does football. In chess, you plan several moves ahead, as it's a game of strategy. Football's the same, you need tactics." While Bumo admits he's no grandmaster, he enjoys the intellectual challenge chess provides. "I'm not brilliant at it," he confessed with a chuckle. "My rating on chess.com is about 800. There was a time when I was really into it, watching YouTube tutorials and practicing on the app. It's brilliant for the brain, and it helps you develop new skills." For a footballer whose days are filled with training and matches, chess offers a refreshing outlet for creativity. The transfer window brought Bumo plenty of options, with several top clubs vying for his signature. Arsenal, Chelsea, and Tottenham all made overtures, each dangling the prospect of Champions League football. Yet, it was Manchester United's vision that won him over. "I spoke to a few managers to hear about their projects," said Bumo, who netted an impressive 20 league goals last season. "But United's project felt right for me. It's a massive club, and this is a tremendous opportunity." The challenge of restoring Manchester United to their former glory was a key factor in his decision. "I thrive on challenges," Bumo stated. "There's a fantastic project here, and I want to be part of it. United is a club with a rich history, and playing at Old Trafford every fortnight is something special." The forward's enthusiasm for the move reflects his belief in the club's potential to reclaim its place at the pinnacle of English football. Bumo also spoke about the transfer process, which he approached with patience and optimism. "The transfer window can drag on, or it can be swift," he noted. "You have to stay patient and keep a positive mindset. I was on holiday, focusing on a mental and physical break, but I had faith it would all come together." His conversations with United's manager sealed the deal, with the emphasis on ambition resonating deeply. "The gaffer told me, we're a club that loves to win and wants to be the best," Bumo recalled. The conversation was warm and open. He laid out his vision, what he wants to achieve, and I was sold straight away. The opportunity to play at one of the world's most iconic stadiums was another major draw. "You want to perform on the biggest stages, and Old Trafford is one of them," he said. "It's incredible to think I'll be playing there every other week." As Bumo settles into life at Manchester United, he brings not only his goal-scoring prowess but also a grounded personality and diverse interests. From tackling opponents on the pitch to outmaneuvering them on the chessboard, the forward is ready to embrace the challenges ahead. With his sights set on helping United rise again, Bumo's decision to choose Old Trafford over Arsenal and others signals his belief in the club's bright future. Thanks for watching Arsenal Time. If you enjoyed this content, don't forget to like, share, and leave a comment below. Continue following the Gunners' journey with us, and see you in the next video. Come on, you Gunners!